So we are here for the minor league baseball scores for Tuesday, September 16th, 2025 here. We have the last series starting for the regular season in AAA baseball. AA starts with the playoffs. Today, the game 1 of the division series, and then there is this game 2 of the High A and Single A series. The championship best of threes. Northwest League does a best of 5 in High A. That one ended in 4. We have game 2 of the South Atlantic League championship, and then in the Midwest League championship. They do individual league championships for High A and Double A, High A, Single A. Not the overall league championship, because there's 3 leagues each. One instead of like the 2 like AAA and minor league baseball do. So yeah. I mean, they don't do the traditional format like minor league baseball. So, they have league based. They have 3 leagues. I guess it is like league based. They only have 3 leagues, so it's as best as they can do it. So yeah, and then we have the game 3s will be Wednesday, September 17th for High and Single. If it goes if necessary. That's if there needs to be game 3. So High and Single seasons could be over today. For all 3 single leagues, the Florida State League, the Carolina League, and the California League, as well as the remaining 2 High A leagues. The Midwest League and South Atlantic League. But the 18th. And then on the 18th, the 17th, there will be no AA, as that's a travel day for the teams. And then the 18th will be AAA. It'll be AAA and AA only, as well as the 19th, if necessary. And then the 2 could be AAA only, but there could be 1 AA game, or 2 AA if necessary. And then 20th will be only AAA. So we'll get down to only AAA. And I want to get down to AAA only. But there will be AA. So we have High Single as well today. So let's go check those scores. So we have Oklahoma State 7-5 over Tacoma, Scranton Wilkes-Barre 3-1 over Buffalo, Worcester 6-5 over Rochester, Columbus 9-2 over Omaha, Durham 9-6 over Charlotte, Louisville 3-1 over Nashville, Syracuse 4-3 over Lehigh Valley, Minneapolis 8-1 over Gwinnett, Toledo 8-4 over Iowa, Memphis 7-6 over St. Paul, 5-3 La Paz over Sherland, Reno 8-7 over Albuquerque, 4-3 Las Vegas over Salt Lake, Aurora 8-3 over Sacramento, and due to inclement weather, their makeup on August 17th is Jacksonville, Norfolk. It's a rainy day makeup. And they're playing game 1 at 5:05 p.m. Eastern. Game 2 is going to be 30 minutes following the conclusion of the first day, which will be at 7:35, which will be a minimum of 7:35. Usually 7 games take a minimum of 2 hours. So let's go to AA here. We have Altoona 11-5 over Erie in the featured AA game. He had a AA game. He got instead of 2 series, maybe 1 high, 1 single A, 2 single A series in the championships, and they're probably out in did that because I'm assuming because double A, you can, it's usually all in like Eastern time zone or Central time zone. There's no West Coast game, so they can only get one of the games instead. You know, so and that was like highest in like earlier. You know, you get like one in those leagues each. So, that's so yeah, we have Spirits and 3 or 7%. And then that's in the Eastern League. Southern as Montgomery 7-2 or Black Sea, and Chattanooga 8-6 or Birmingham. In the Texas League, Midland with Durham 8-7, and Springfield over Tulsa 3-1. And then there'll be no games on Wednesday and Double A, so we have Thursday will be games 2 and 3, and they are hosted by the first half winner. The second half winner hosts game 1. The first half winner hosts games 2 and 3. And then in the South Atlantic League for the championship, game 2, Brooklyn won game 1, and they win game 2 in a low scoring game, this time 2-1. Brooklyn had 3 errors over Seas 1. West Michigan had 3-1 over Cedar Rapids. It was not a very high scoring, super high scoring last year. This one was even lower. And West Michigan wins 3-1. So the high A is, so Brooklyn is your South Atlantic League champion, and your Midwest League champion is West Michigan. In Simile, Lakeland beats Daytona to clinch the Florida State League 9-2. Columbia 15-10 in a very high scoring game. Columbia Lynchburg had 3 errors on the game, so would have gave Columbia 60. Would give Columbia some extra help. May have given Columbia outs. And that was many runs. In 3x, and then San Jose wins the California League over Inland Empire 4-2. San Jose wins in the California League. Lakeland wins the Florida State League, and then the Carolina League. But it does include a team from Virginia Lynchburg, though. So, just like the Midwest Texas League has teams from Texas, and it has teams from like other states as well. So, yeah. So in this championship games 2 for South Atlantic League, Brooklyn scored their 2 in the 3rd. Hub C scored the run in the 8th. West Michigan scored a run in the 3rd, 6th, and 8th. Cedar Rapids scored a run in the 8th. In the championship game 2, Lakeland Daytona scores a run in the 1st and the 2nd. Lakeland scores 2 runs in the 1st, a run in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, a run in the 6th, 2 in the 7th, a run in the 8th. Lynchburg, or Columbia scores a run in the 1st, 1 run in the 4th for Lynchburg, 2 runs in the 5th for Lynchburg, 6 in the 5th for Columbia, 7 in the 6th for Columbia, only 2 in the 6th for Lynchburg, 4 in the 8th for Lynchburg, 1 in the 8th for Columbia, 1 in the 8th for Lynchburg. And Columbia wins 15-10. San Jose 4-2 in the run in the pair. In the pair score 1 in the 1st. Both score 1 in the 4th. Well, San Jose scored 3 in the 6th. So for the League, it is in 3 of the series in the Carolina League between Lynchburg and Columbia. That game is at 7:05 Eastern. So I wonder if they're going to not show on Bally Sports Live MILB channel where they show featured minor league games. I wonder if they're going to showcase that game instead of the double A game. Like, live. They'll show the KC's games like on the replay. On replay condensed down to like 2 hours. Because they condense the replays on the channel to 2-hour games. So and then they'll show like during the commercial breaks, they'll show the games. They'll be sometimes if they have to keep the game in the 2 hours, they'll like play the game, like skip the commercial breaks and then play the game without commercials. Without the little breaks for commercials. Like it would be when it's live. And then you know what I mean? And then play that so I'm missing a lot of the action. But yeah, the very last single A game of the season for 2025 will be Lynchburg at Columbia in the Carolina League. It's a game apiece. So the two teams will battle Lynchburg, Virginia, Missouri, and Columbia, South Carolina. Those two teams will battle for the Carolina League Championship. High is all done. And then there's no double A on Wednesday, like I said. It's the treble day for high A, or for double A. Thursday and Friday will be teams 2 and 3. And then game 1 of the championship series for the Eastern League is Sunday. In the Texas League will be Sunday the 21st. Tuesday the 23rd is game 2. And then the 24th will be game 3. And then the regular season of AAA1, Sunday 21st. So there's only 5 more games left. And we can take a look at the standings here for the leagues here. So for the International League, Scranton Wilkes-Barre has a 3-game lead on Syracuse. And in the Pacific Coast League, Tacoma has a 4-game lead over Round Rock. So with 5 to go, Round Rock has the hope. They is to basically win every game and hope Tacoma lose them all. But if Round Rock holds tiebreakers over Tacoma, then Round Rock can win 5 out of 6 if Tacoma loses all of them. So yeah, and then that'll be this first half. And Las Vegas will play most likely Tacoma, or they could still play Round Rock. Jacksonville is the first to four in the International League. Most likely play Scranton Wilkes-Barre, however, Syracuse could play them. Minneapolis and Toledo are pretty much out. 5 games to go 5 back, so pretty much out. So Scranton Wilkes-Barre most likely, but Syracuse could sneak in. So we have it.